Yeah.
My computer,
Do these tighten like?
Teamwork and what it takes to put such a large project that's been going on. It's coming together really well. Yeah, let me look. Did you work on the show program at all?
Thank you for the interview.
of course.
Thank you.
And that'll, his first flight is going to do a test around the moon and get ready for our second flight for our crewed missions, and that'll eventually get us to the first man and person of color on the moon, and eventually to Mars. So it's an exciting time to see that this first large rocket.
The mission itself, not only are we here to increase the capability we have to do different science missions and to go to the moon and stay on the moon, but we're also making sure that there's representation and that inclusion is definitely there when it comes to future missions and future endeavors we plan to do at the moon and beyond.
So Apollo, right, was 50 years ago. We put the first man on the moon. Artemis is the sister of Apollo, and so it's just fitting because we're going to try to put the first woman on the moon. Not try, we are going to put the first woman on the moon as well as the first person of color. So it's really great to be a part of this, and we do see more women in engineering supporting this as well, and that's a good feeling. So something that's different about Apollo and Artemis is that Artemis, we want to make a long-term presence on the moon. Not just go to the moon and come back, but be able to go there and stay there for a while, and then eventually, use what we learned going to the moon to get to Mars.
Yeah, I don't think people understand, if something happens on the space station, we can bring our astronauts back really quickly. And same with, any commercial tourist thing, they can bring them back quickly. We're going millions of miles away from the Earth. It doesn't, it takes us days to get back. And so, which is why it's so important to do all of these test missions that we're doing to verify everything's going to go well when we eventually send humans to the moon.
There are here in this facility, I think, several hundred folks that work on the vehicle, and then of course if we expand that to the entire country and our international partners, there are thousands of folks that are working to bring the Orion spacecraft together.